Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will discuss Fourier transform, which is asked in Fourier transform question, which is asked in GATE 2004 to GATE 2009. Now let's start. First question is, let xt and yt with Fourier transform xf and yf respectively be related as shown in figure. Here is the relation between xt and yt is given in the form of graph. So we have to find out the relation transform xf and yf respectively be related shown in graph. Then yf is, we have to find out the yf in terms of xf. Okay, now check it relation between xt and yt first of all. So here is the graph is xt is varied, xt is valid from -2 to 2, means it's cover 4 unit. Okay, but when you are checking either yt, then it's vary from 0 to -2. It means it cover only 2 units. So our graph is shrink. So first of all, we have to check it. Our graph is shrink between the xt and yt relation, and also as well as also our graph is inverse of yt is inverse of xt, and also yt is a shrink of xt, and also as well as shifting. After shrink, it will come to up to -1, but this one is also shifting. So now check it. Okay, here is xt is given. Let's see, xt is given -2 to 2. This one is one xt. First check it. What will happen? First shrink it, then it will be shrink it. So what will happen? It will be like -1 से -1 to 1, and it becomes x2t. Okay, and now take it inverse shifting for 1 unit. Then what will happen? Now graph becomes like, when you are shifting 1 unit, then this one will be like this way. Here will be -2, here will be the 0, then it will be x2t plus 1. Okay, you can check it. When you are putting the t is equal to 0, then what will happen? T is equal to 0, then here will be the x2. So compared to original graph, x2 position, whatever you are getting the x2 position, then you are getting here x0. Okay, so then now yt is nothing but inverse of this graph. Inverse of this graph means x2 bracket t plus 1. Then this one like this way we can write this one. Okay, now check it. xt Fourier transform is xf. Okay, it is given. Then what will happen? Yt will be yt Fourier transform is, this one is also given. yf. We have to find out the relation between yf and xf. Then what will happen? So yf is nothing but, when you take the relation Fourier transform of yt, then what will get? Then we will get a shifting and a scaling property. Then we will get -12 and x of f by 2 e to power j 2 pi f, because we know that x t minus t naught, when you are taking the shifting property, then its Fourier transform is xf e to the power minus j 2 pi f t naught. When you are shifting t naught unit, here is the t only exponential of t naught multiplication. Now for scaling at, then what is the Fourier transform? 1 upon mod of a x f by a. Then both things here. Here is the 2 unit scaling always, or as well as 1 unit of shifting. Here is the shifting is plus 1, so here is coming plus 1 j 2 pi f only. In the place of t naught, here is the plus 1. After that, a in the place of a is here is 2, then here is the 1 by 2 and x f t by 2. So option will be, check it, which option will be the right answer. No, this one is the negative, so not this one. Yeah, option B will be the right answer, because in the C and D 1 by 2 is not present. This one is asking GATE 2004 for 2 marks. Comes to next question. Next question is, for a signal xt the Fourier transform is xf, then the inverse Fourier transform of xf plus 2 is given by. Okay, this one is asking GATE 2005 for 2 marks. Okay, so now solution. Comes to solution. Here is the nothing but x. First convert it. When you take the common 3, then what will happen? F 2 by 3. So here is the scaling is 3 unit and shifting of 2 by 3. So its inverse Fourier transform will be 1 by 3, because of the scaling 1 by 3, and x t by 3 and e to power. Here is the positive, then it will be the negative e to power j 2 pi t into 2 by 3. So resultant will be 1 by 3 x t by 3 e to power minus j 4 pi t by 3. Right answer. Check it option. 1 by 3, here is the only B and C. No, only B is the 1 by 3. 1 by 3 x t minus 3. So B will be the right answer. Now comes to next question. This question is asking GATE 2005 for 2 marks. Only if you know the scaling and shifting property, then you can get 2 marks easily. Now comes to next question. Third question. The output yt of a linear time invariant system is related to its input xt by the following equation. Yt is equal to 0.5 x t minus td plus t plus x t minus td plus 0.5 x t minus td and t. The filter transfer function h omega of such a system is. So check it. Filter transfer function means we have to find out the output upon input. So here is the given the relation between output and input. So first of all, take it the Fourier transform. What is the relation given? Yt is equal to 0.5 x t minus td plus capital T plus x t minus td plus and 0.5 x t minus td minus t is given. Take it Fourier transform. What will happen? Y omega is equal to, what will happen? Here is the 0.5 and e to power j omega and minus td plus t. Okay, next will be e to power j omega minus td. Okay, and plus 0.5 e to power j omega minus td minus capital T, and into common is x omega, or x omega is common, so I have taken outside of x omega. Okay, then y omega upon x omega is equal to, rearrange it, here is 0.5 and 0.5 will be the common, take it 0.5, what will happen, e to power j omega t minus td. Okay, now plus e to power j omega minus t plus td, because I have taken the minus outside, plus e to power minus j omega td. Okay, now rearrange it, then what will happen, now take it common, e to power minus j omega td, it's present in all three terms. Okay, so then take it e to power minus j omega td common, then what will happen, here will be the 0.5 and j to omega t, it means e j omega capital T will be raised, plus 0.5 and will be raised e to power minus j omega t, because here the plus sign na, it will become in multiplication, plus plus 1 will be, so we will get e to power minus j omega td, and here check it, according to Euler formula, this one will be the cos omega t plus j sin omega t, this one will be cos omega t minus j sin omega t, so sin term will be cancel out, here is the 0.5, when your cos omega t here, from here and here, it will be the 0.5 in front, when you will get the cos omega t 1 plus 1, this will be the right answer. So option will be 1 plus cos omega t e to power minus j omega t, right answer will be the option A. Now comes to next question, the xt Fourier transform xj omega, the Fourier transform pair, the Fourier transform of the signal x5t minus 3 in terms of xj omega. Very simple, here is also shifting and scaling. So first of all, x5t minus 3 we can write as x, take it 5 common, t minus 3 by 5, and check it, here is the 3 by 5 shifting, scaling is 1 5, so 5 is scaling, then 5 will be divided in all option, 5 is divided, here is the minus 3 by 5, so it will be multiply exponential of minus 3 by 5, check it, where is the this one is the option A, so right answer will be the option A. Okay, now comes to next question, question number 5, and this question asked in GATE 2007 for 2 marks. The 3 dB bandwidth of the low pass signals e to power minus t ut, where ut is the unit step function, is given by solution. Here is the xt is given signal e to power minus t ut. Okay, when it will take the xj omega na, it will become 1 upon j omega plus 1. When you are talking about 3 dB, 3 dB means 1 by root 2. When you are talking about 3 dB means we have to take the 70.7% of maximum value, normalized maximum value. When you are taking normalized maximum value means in normalized means normalized transfer function. Normalized means we have to take the 1 as a 1. When you take the 70% na, then we have to take when you divide the 1 upon the root 2, it will be comes like same. Okay, 1 by root 2, 3 dB frequency, 3 dB frequency magnitude, then x j omega we can write as 1 upon root under 1 plus omega square. Here is given 3 dB 1 by root 2 and simplify it. Then what will happen? 1 plus omega square plus equal to, first cross it and square it, then 2, then what will happen? Omega square will be 1 and omega will be plus minus 1. So plus is possible, omega is equal to 1 and we can write as 2 pi f is equal to 1. So f is equal to 1 upon 2 pi. Check it, our right answer 1 upon 2 pi has given. Option A will be the right answer. Now comes to next question. The signal st is described by xt is equal to 1 for minus 1 to 1. Means your signal is valid for minus to 1 to 1. Means this one is a pulse signal, otherwise 0. 2 of the angular frequency at which the Fourier transform becomes 0 are. First of all, find out the Fourier transform of the signals. So for Fourier transform of the signal will be minus infinity to infinity xt e to minus j omega t dt. Okay, now check it. Our signal is valid for minus 1 to 1, otherwise 0. For minus 1 to 1, it becomes the 1 into e to the minus j omega t dt. Now take it integration, then what will happen? E to the minus j omega t upon minus j omega, and it will be valid for minus 1 to 1. Put it e to the minus j omega minus e to power j omega of this one minus j omega. Okay, now here is the given 2 of the angular frequency at which the Fourier transform becomes the 0. We have to find out the 2 frequency where our Fourier transform becomes the 0. So here is the given x j omega is equal to 0. We have to find out the omega where it becomes the 0. So let us consider this one is the 0. 0 will be 0 e to the power minus j omega minus e to the power j omega minus j omega. Now cross multiply it, then what will happen? Here we will get minus j omega minus e to the power j omega is equal to 0. Now simplify it, then it will be 1 upon e to the power j omega minus e to the power j omega is equal to 0. Then we can write it 1 minus e to the power 2 j omega is equal to 0. Now e to the power 2 j omega is equal to 1. Now simplify it, then what will happen? Log of now here see e to power j omega square is equal to 1, and or we can write it e to power j omega is equal to plus minus 1. Now check it where it will be get the plus minus 1. So e to power j omega we can write it according to Euler formula cos omega plus j sin omega equal to plus minus 1. When it will be the 1, cos omega plus j sin omega is equal to 1. First condition take it plus 1. When it will be the 1, for omega, when you take the omega value pi, it will be the negative sign it pi, and because cos it will be defined for 0 to pi and 2 pi. 0 pi okay, here will be the 8 pi, sorry, for 1 we will get the omega is equal to 0 and 2 pi. Okay, so we have to take the omega 2 pi consider, because if 0 is not in suitable, okay, consider it omega we will get the 0 and 2 pi also. When you take the negative sign, cos omega plus j sin omega is equal to minus 1, then in this condition omega will be pi. So option will be 0 and 2 pi. We have to select two frequency. Okay, so check it option where is the suitable. So pi and 2 pi is suitable because 0 is not in with respect to 0 pi is given, 0 and pi is given. Consider it pi and 2 pi. Okay, so option A will be the right answer. Option A will be the right answer. Now comes to next question. This one is the data link question and statement based. The impulse response st of a linear time invariant continuous time system is given st is equal to exponential of e to the minus exponential of minus 2t ut, where ut denotes the unit step function. The frequency response h omega of this system in terms of angular frequency omega by. Okay, so first of all here is the solution. ht is given e to the minus 2t ut. Okay, then when you take the Fourier transform, what will happen? It will be, when you take the Fourier transform, h omega minus infinity to infinity h t e to the minus j omega t dt, e to the minus j omega t dt. Then it will be the unit step signal. Here it will be defined 0 to infinity only, and e to the minus 2t and e to the minus j omega t dt. When you simplify it now, then you will get simply 1 upon 2 plus j, because we can 0 to infinity take minus common outside, then you will get j omega plus 2 and t dt, and integrate it, you will get the final after limit after put the limit, you will get the this one. Okay, which one is the right answer? Option C will be the right answer. Now comes to next question, which is linked. The output of this system is sinusoidal input xt is equal to 2 cos 2t for the all time xt. Okay, here is the h omega is given 1 by 2 plus j omega, and xt is given 2 cos 2t. First of all, what we have to find out the Fourier transform of xt. Then x omega will be 2 pi del omega minus 2 plus omega plus 2 del omega plus 2, and output will be h omega into x omega. Okay, now multiply it, 1 2 plus j omega and 2 pi del omega minus 2 plus del omega plus 2. Now simplify it, then what will happen? Y omega, then when you simplify it, it will be 2 pi del omega minus 2 upon 2 plus j omega plus 2 pi del omega plus 2 upon 2 plus j omega. After simplification and rearrangement, when you cross multiplication of 2 minus j omega, like this way, 2 pi del omega minus 2 upon 2 plus j omega multiply 2 minus j omega or 2 minus j omega plus 2 pi del omega plus 2 and 2 plus j omega 2 minus j omega 2 minus j omega. Then what will happen? Here we will get 4 plus omega square and 4 pi del omega minus 2 minus 2 pi plus j omega del omega minus 2 plus 4 pi del omega plus 2 minus 2 pi j del omega plus 2 into omega and 4 plus pi square. When you simplify it now, here is the given at the place of omega input, here is given 2. Here at place of omega, here is the given 2 input side. So then transfer function will be 2 on. Okay, when you put the 2, then it will be 4 and it becomes the 8. Omega is equal to 2 because xt is equal to cos 2t. In the place of omega, here is 2. Okay, so then we will get the, after simplification, y omega we will get pi by 2 because here the 8 and 4 division of 4. So 4 pi by 2 and del omega minus 2 plus del omega plus 2 and minus j when you take the common the j term, here also omega is, and omega when you multiply it to 2, because omega is equal to 2, then it becomes the 4 pi. Okay, then it will be also minus j pi by 2 and del omega minus 2 plus minus del omega plus 2, and it becomes, when you take the inverse, it becomes y is equal to cos 2t upon 2 plus sin 2t upon 2, and after simplification, root 2 multiplication, all these things, it becomes the yt is equal to 1 by root 2 cos of 2t minus 0.25 pi, and okay, and check it which one will be the right answer. Here 1 by root 2 we can write the 2 per power minus 0.5 cos 2t. Here is the 0.125, but our option is 0.25, so option D will be the right answer. Now comes to next question. A function is given f t is equal to sin square t plus cos 2t, which is that true? F has frequency component at 0 and 1 by 2 pi. F has frequency component at 0 and 1 by pi. F has frequency component at 1 by 2 pi and 1 by pi hertz. F has frequency component at 0, 1 by 2 pi and 1 by pi. So first check it. What is the given? Ft is given. Ft is given sin square t plus cos 2t then what will happen? We can write it that sin square t 1 by 2 1 minus cos 2t plus cos 2t, then 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 cos 2t plus cos 2t, So simplification 1/2 or 1/2 cos 2t. So check it, where we will get the frequency component. Here this one is the DC signal, so it will be the frequency will be f is equal to 0. For this one frequency will be the omega is equal to 2, then f will be omega by 2 pi, so 2 upon 2 pi and 1 by f hertz will be the right answer, 1 by f hertz. So frequency component will be the 0 and 1 by pi hertz. 0, this one is the 1 by 2 pi, option A, no, this one is the wrong. F has the frequency component at 0 and 1 by pi hertz, so option B will be the right answer. Now comes to next question. Consider a system whose input x and output y are related by the equation. Here is the given. Okay, x and y related by the question is given. Okay, and where ht is shown in graph, which of the following four properties are possessed by the system? BIBO means bounded input, given bounded output, causal system is causal, LP means the system is low pass, LTI system is linear, and time invariant system. Okay, from here, from graph, what we are getting? We are getting this one is the linear time invariant, because here is the convolution is given, means output or input relation is given in terms of convolution, and convolution is when it is possible, only possible in condition of LTI system, means our system is LTI. First is LTI. It is not a low pass filter and it is also not a causal, because our transfer function is defined before t less than 0. This one in term of t less than 0. So it will be not low pass filter and not causal system. So option A will be the not right answer. So and here is the low pass filter also not. Option D will be not right answer. Here the BIBO causal is coming. So option C will be not right answer. So option B will be the right answer. BIBO, bounded input, output, and LTI system. This question is asking GATE 2009. Thank you for watching. In the next video, I will cover the question after, which is asking after GATE 2009. Okay, and thank you for support.